Now let's talk about deception and disruption. First topic is about honeypot. The honeypot may be the original deception technology. A honeypot can be used to identify the level of aggressive attention directed at the network and may be used to study an attacker's common methods of attack. A honeypot is a system configured to simulate one or more services in an organization network, right? Just like this. It is basically a decoy that is left exposed to network access. When an attacker accesses a honeypot system, the attacker's activities are logged and monitored by other processes so that those actions and methods can be later reviewed in detail. In the meantime, the honeypot distracts the attacker from valid network resources. A honeypot may be a simple target exposed to identify vulnerability exposure. Alternatively, a honeypot might interact with an attacker to build a better attack profile by attacking and logging the attacker's activities. Right, so let me put that here. So track, and log whatever these guys are doing, right? The attackers are doing. Also, similarly, we have what we call as honey files. Honey files. Which serve as bait on servers. These dummy files appear attractive to an attacker but do not contain any important information. Let's talk about HoneyNet. A HoneyNet is a collection of honeypots. It creates a functional appearing network that can be used to study an attacker's behavior. HoneyNets use specialized software agents to create seemingly normal network traffic. HoneyNets and honeypots can distract attackers from valid network content and help an organization obtain valuable information on attackers' methods. They also provide early warning of attacks attempts that might later be waged against more secure portions of the network. The deception provided by honeypots has evolved to be known generally as just deception. Honeypots required a lot of manual maintenance, didn't scale well, and often weren't believable. Modern deception technologies overcome these problems and challenges. Many endpoint solutions, like those from Symantec, now incorporate deception. Complete platforms around deception, like those from TrapX Security, are available to assist with threat detection while providing for more advanced use cases. A deception platform provides a full solution for creating and managing a deceptive environment and deploying artifacts across the networks, right? User endpoint devices, servers, and applications. These elements or artifacts are used to attract and engage an attacker. Also, in order to increasing deployment complexity, these artifacts include the following. First is what we call as decoys, right? Decoys. Or including bogus networks. We also put lures, right? Including fake laptops, workstations, and servers, and honey token, right? Which includes fake data, folders, files, users, and other network elements. Now, as attackers move across various phases of penetration, the idea is that they will interact with these artifacts, starting with their reconnaissance of the environment. A huge advantage that deception technologies provide is low false positives. Okay, the artifacts typically sit still doing nothing and no alarms are generated until an attacker does something against them. Deception involves two important considerations. Right. The first one is believability and interaction. So let's talk about believability first. A deception technique should be believable, or it might not entice or entease attackers. For some organizations that don't have the resources to monitor and respond, this deterrence may be beneficial. However, for mature organizations with strong response capabilities, or those that perhaps want to develop indicators of compromise, if an item is too believable, an attacker may ignore it. Striking the balance in regards to believability is important. Now let's talk about interaction. The level of interaction with an artifact has an impact on its cost of operation. Low interaction artifacts are less costly and simpler to deploy and manage. They're often more ideal for basic use cases related to threat detection. While high interaction artifacts are more costly, they provide greater insight and data for threat intelligence. Now, today's deception technologies can provide the following. It can provide automated discovery of networks and resources to learn what the environment looks like. It provides automated creation, deployment, and updating of decoys, viewers, and honey tokens. And it can provide automated responses and alerts for the security teams.